recent epidemic of the Lassa virus has spread across West Africa and has now been introduced into the American society. Many have been infected, including Dion Smith, an American doctor, who was treating an elderly woman in West Africa. Our reporter on the scene, Kira Miller, will tell you more about the Lassa virus. Now to you, Kira.
Thank you, Nick. The Lassa virus was discovered in 1969 when 2 missionary nurses died in Nigeria. The virus is transmitted by a multi-mammal rat, a rodent in West Africa. When the rat goes into a house, they contaminate the food supply with their urine and feces. Once a person is infected with the virus, a host can transmit it to another person by blood. On average, 80% of the people who are diagnosed with Lassa virus receive the symptoms of a slight fever, fatigue, and headache. The other 20% of victims receive more serious symptoms such as respiratory problems, repeated vomiting, facial swelling, pain in the chest, and shock. In some cases, neurological problems like permanent deafness and tremors can occur. 15 to 20% of hospitalized victims die from the Lassa virus. We have Dion Smith's son here with us today for an interview. Now you, Chris.
Okay, Praveen, so how was your father, Dion Smith, before and after he visited Nigeria?
Well, he was always active and used to play soccer with me every day. When he got back from Nigeria, he was the same until 2 weeks ago. That's when he started showing the first symptoms of the Lassa virus. He claimed about having headaches, he had to stay in bed all day, and he had a fever of 99.8 degrees.
Okay, so how did your father contract the virus?
Well, in Nigeria, he was helping the elderly, an old woman that lost her way home, and then my dad, being valiant and courageous, helped her.
Sounds like a hero.
But when he brought her to the house, the old woman offered him food, and he took it, and it was contaminated with feces.
Do you know what animal the feces came from?
The multi-man rat.
Isn't that the rat popular, mostly found in West Africa?
Yes.
Okay. Well, thank you for your time. May your father get better.
The Lassa virus is a dangerous and infectious disease. Please set out rat traps around your house. If you show signs of the disease, please report to a doctor as soon as possible. The treatment for the Lassa virus is gentle and requires no surgery, so please report to a doctor immediately. Patients will receive ribavirin, which causes the virus to cease creating RNA, exterminating the virus. The patients will then be put on life support.
The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention approved this public service announcement.